A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift for the electric vehicle (EV) industry, President Donald Trump and congressional Republicans have enacted the One Big Beautiful Bill (OBBB), which has sent ripples of uncertainty throughout the American auto market. This legislation, signed into law last weekend, effectively dismantles crucial federal support mechanisms for emission-light vehicles, a move that has left many electric vehicle enthusiasts reeling. The new law eliminates the electric vehicle tax credit of up to $7,500, which was designed to incentivize the purchase of EVs and was set to remain in place until 2032. Instead, it will now expire on September 30th, leaving potential buyers racing against the clock to take advantage of this financial boon. According to a recent J.D. Power survey, despite these changes, nearly 1 in 4 vehicle shoppers in the U.S. remain very likely to consider purchasing an electric vehicle, while 35% are somewhat likely. This indicates a persistent interest in EVs, even as federal support dwindles. Joseph Yoon, a consumer insights analyst at Edmunds, emphasizes the urgency for those in the market for an EV, stating, "If you're in a market for an EV now, you should go buy it." However, not all buyers will qualify for the tax credits, which depend on various factors, including the vehicle's price and where it was assembled. High-income earners are also excluded from these credits, with thresholds set at $300,000 for married couples filing jointly, $225,000 for heads of households, and $150,000 for other individuals. In a surprising twist, despite the loss of federal incentives, there may still be opportunities for buyers to score good deals on electric vehicles. Following Trump's recent increases in vehicle and parts tariffs, many automakers reduced prices to maintain sales amid heightened scrutiny. Nick Nigro, founder of Atlas Public Policy, predicts that the new dynamics created by the OBBB could lead to more aggressive pricing as manufacturers respond to increased interest in EVs. The bill also eliminated a tax credit for at-home EV charging installations, although this credit will remain available until June 2026 for qualifying low-income or non-urban residents. This credit covers 30% of installation costs, up to $1,000. While the legislation has stirred fears of a decline in EV adoption, it has not entirely dismantled the framework of federal support. The Biden-era tax credits for manufacturers remain intact, which have been pivotal in lowering costs across the EV supply chain. However, the new bill introduces stricter requirements for domestically manufactured components, potentially complicating the qualification process for some manufacturers. Kathy Harris, director of the Clean Vehicles Program at the Natural Resources Defense Council, warns that these changes could pose challenges for the industry moving forward. Additionally, the OBBB has removed penalties for automakers who fail to meet corporate average fuel economy standards, which have historically incentivized the development of more efficient and cleaner vehicles. As the landscape of EV regulations shifts, many industry insiders remain hopeful that state-level initiatives will help bridge the gap left by federal support. 11 states, including California, New York, and Oregon, have banded together to explore new policies promoting cleaner vehicles. Governor Gavin Newsom of California has directed state agencies to develop innovative strategies to support zero-emission vehicles, affirming the state's commitment to phasing out new gas car sales by 2035. Despite the setbacks posed by the OBBB, experts agree that electric vehicles represent the future of transportation. As global markets continue to advance, particularly in China, American manufacturers will need to adapt to remain competitive. Americans are paying more and closer attention to those offerings, and eventually, there's going to be demand, Nigro states. Yoon echoes this sentiment, viewing the current challenges as a temporary hurdle rather than an insurmountable obstacle. Ultimately, this will be a speed bump rather than a true obstacle, he expresses, maintaining an optimistic outlook for the future of electric vehicles. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.